Today I want to talk about a very interesting topic. I was I was in church the other time, some time ago. I would say about 6 months ago, maybe a year ago, and something strange happened that I want to share with you. During the service, the pastor, you know, in a prayer gathering, requested that those within the congregation who have issue with betting, soccer bets, and the rest, who have issue with those things, or the women within the congregation who had their husbands and partners having problems with that, those people should come forward so that they will receive prayers. Whilst the pastor was on that topic, our eyes were closed. In my head, I was saying, why is this pastor talking about this? There are more important things to be discussed about. You're talking about betting and stuff. You are supposed to pray about other important things and whatever. All of a sudden, I just realized that there was some movement around, so I opened my eyes to see what was going on. Oh my God. I'm fine. Almost half of the church members were in front. I'm not joking with you. I see things and sometimes I was shocked. Almost half of the church members were in front of the church, and it was not just men. Men were the main culprit. I said they would account for maybe around 70-75% of those that were standing in front. But women was also there. And why were they there? It had to do with issues of gambling in the direction of this soccer bet. And today I'm here to talk about it. Because no matter how informative and educational the videos I send forth is, when such issues are not addressed, that's why I have been saying that poverty is always in the mind. The originator where poverty begins is always in the mind. And if you want to cure a poor man of his poverty, you need to go to the source and introduce a new kind of knowledge into the brain. And by that, there is reorganization in the person's way of seeing and perceiving things. And out of that, over a period of time, true transformation comes. Yesterday, I was watching a program on SVTV. I don't know if you watch it. If you do not watch it, I would encourage you to pay attention to it. SVTV. You can type on YouTube. You see there's a gentleman. He hosts the program SVTV. It's a very educational program that I have been watching from time to time. A gentleman came on that show, a Ghanaian. And on that show, he was revealing the extent to which his life has been destroyed on this soccer bet system. According to this guy, he has lost above 4 million Ghana cedis. That is how much money he has lost, 4 million Ghana cedis. And as he was talking, he is currently hiding himself. Why? Because there were other people's money involved in it. Soccer bet. He had gambled to a certain level that he even involved other Ghanaians' money in it. 4 million Ghana cedis. 4 million Ghana cedis in the old currency will be around 40 billion. 40 billion old currency. This gentleman wasted this money on soccer bet. Master, if you do not know, I'm here to tell you that this is a very, very big problem in this country that I believe the government should have a look at. It is a very, very big problem because what I saw, these were people in church. Oh, these were the people who were in church. The church is supposed to be the place that some of these things will not happen. And if about half of the members came forward now, then you can just imagine what is going out there. You see, the way the youth are so much involved, even my own workers. The workers are sometimes when I'm there and I are working, then I hear them. They are talking about those things, the odds, and then they are betting. And then they are discussing. When you pay them, they are going to bet. Master, this is something that I really pray that the government will have a look at it. It is really destroying the youth. It is really, and no matter how much you talk to these people, they will not understand. Master, so the purpose of this YouTube video is not to change the mind of anyone doing it, because I've had physical discussion with them that are involved in it. You can't change their mind. You cannot. It's an addiction. There's a kind of addiction that comes into it, and they will defend it. There is nothing you can do and say. But my prayer is that through this video, I pray that an awareness will come, that others will also begin to initiate other conversation on the subject. That I pray that over time the government begins to ban such issues, because it is doing so much harm to our youth. In America was working on banning the issue of TikTok and stuff, because for them they were doing it to protect their citizens. And I'll be very happy that something is done about this gambling thing that has come within this country. You may not know, but trust me, it is destroying the lives and destiny of people. I've heard several stories. People have lost. For instance, my senior sister, employed a gentleman who was in our village. He was struggling. He could not do anything. Really struggling. And my mom, looking at the gentleman, when he comes to church and stuff, the way the gentleman is very creepy and stuff, and do some stuff, And when she comes to help my mom and stuff, anytime she's around. So my mom recommended, okay, my sister should help her. My sister has a business that she's running. He brought the gentleman. And there was once that I had an issue with one worker. My camera caught a worker who was stealing from me. So that video, I sent it to my senior sister that he should have a look at, something that happened at my bakery. When I showed her, it prompted her to also now pay attention to some of her issues. So she decided to go through her bank statement. I think something came on her that, let me go through my bank statement and my mobile money statement to see, because, as part of the business that she's doing, she also has a prepaid, ECG prepaid business that is also attached to what she was doing. So she, they have access to some of the code on the mobile money wallets. She had to pay attention to it, and this is what happened. She saw from her statement, the gentleman just came within 3 months. She saw a lot of statements transfer for she saw a lot of transfers that has been done by this gentleman for the purposes of soccer bet. This gentleman was transferring funds from the business that she was running for soccer bet. She will bet 50 Ghana cedis, bet 100 Ghana cedis, bet 20 Ghana cedis, bet 50 Ghana cedis, bet 20 Ghana. That's how it goes. Small. When you accumulate it, it was a huge sum of money. I've heard of stories where companies' money, a whole organization, money that has been given to someone to go and deposit it in a bank, that person will take the whole money and go and bet on soccer bet. Massa, I believe it's about time we have a look and serious conversation about this issue. Massa, it is really destroying our youth because football by itself is very addictive. Football by itself, the youth are so addicted to it, and now gambling has been attached to it. Gambling has been attached to something that is already addictive. It is more than cocaine, and the only one that can really do something about it is the government, that needs to rise up and put laws and put order in that sphere. I know you have not been commenting, but my friend, on this particular issue, I'll be very happy to hear your thoughts. Comment and like below. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I would encourage you to subscribe to this channel. But more importantly, I want to hear your comments. Put them down below. Let me know even some of your own stories and experience that you know, because I want to create this awareness. It's something I really want to create this awareness, whereby as a country we look at it seriously, because the youth is our future, and if we don't do anything and put this thing in order, we are destroying our country. And apparently most of this money do not stay in this country. Most of this money do not really stay in this country. It's like the money the youth will work, the small money they'll get, and then they are shipped overseas. What kind of country are we running? Massa, let's really try and create some form of awareness so that this issue and this canker is addressed as soon as possible.